Okay, so this video we're now going to take a look at the difference between melanocyte, melanosome, and melanin. So the melanocyte, this is the cell. The word cyte means cell. And the melanocytes are located here in the stratum basal. In the stratum basal of the epidermis. So you have inside of here, you have keratinocytes, you have melanocytes, keratinocyte, melanocyte. They're all kind of jumbled up in that bottom layer here of the stratum basal. We know there are other layers here. I'm not going to get into that now. So one of these might be a keratinocyte. The other one might be a melanocyte. Keratinocyte, melanocyte, just as a quick example here for you to get the point. Now, so if we take one of these melanocytes that's in that stratum basal, and if we kind of zoom in, and we take one big melanocyte here. So first of all, we have the cell, the melanocyte. The melanocyte here. Now, inside of this melanocyte, of course, you have the normal stuff like you have in every other cell. You have a DNA section. You have other organelles. You got your endoplasmic reticulum. You got all the other stuff. You got some dendrites coming off of here too, by the way. This cell's a little unique in that case. The cell has all this stuff, regular plasma membrane, the normal stuff that everybody knows. Okay? So let's just kind of put a little plasma membrane around that thing. The normal stuff that everyone knows here. Now, inside of the DNA, inside of the melanocyte, you have DNA, and then you have some other sections, you have some other organelles, regular stuff that's going on. And you also have the melanosome. Okay, now the melanosome is a section, little bubbles that are floating around all in this cell that have inside of the melanosome is melanin, the little dark spots. So you have the melanin is inside the melanosome. So what is the difference here? The melanocyte is the cell, and the melanosome is the compartment for the melanin. So the melanin is not just floating around in here like in little drops. The melanin is all trapped inside these little FedEx packages, you can say, of melanosomes. So the melanosomes are the guys who are carrying around melanin. And this melanin will then be transferred to the little dendrites of the melanocyte, and it will go inside of a keratinocyte cell. You can see one of the other videos that kind of explains the details of this. So they'll transport that melanosome that's full of the melanin inside of the keratinocyte, and that keratinocyte will take it all the way up to the skin, and that's when the skin becomes darker. And there's a lot of different things that trigger melanin to start producing. You have tyrosine, you have sunlight, you have a lot of other things going on, but that just gives you the big picture between these three terms. Melanocyte is just the cell. Melanosome is the thing floating around in the cell with the DNA and everything else with melanin inside of it. All right, so that's it.